Hello, I'm Llewellyn King, the host of White House Chronicle, which is coming right up. But first, a few thoughts of my own. In the dreadful business of claim and counterclaim about health care, other countries have been dragged in, where some people say the system doesn't work in France, others say it's the best system in the world. It doesn't work in England, it does work in England. I'm a little bit inclined towards it because I lived in England under it, and at that time it was working quite well. There is no movement to get rid of state health care anywhere in Europe, although they are not the same. In Britain, the doctors work for the government. In France, the doctors are private, but it's an entirely different system where, in fact, you have mobile hospitals. If they're in a car accident, much of the emergency room comes to you. In Germany, it's a mixture of state and employee, and in Switzerland, it's mandated that everybody has insurance, but it's mostly private. Anyway, it's been so divisive that everybody's been looking for critics of everybody else's system just to show that's not the way to go. So I'm amazed to see that the arch-conservative in Britain's current political structure, the leader of the Tory party, David Cameron, has come out with an enormous endorsement of the state health system, which, according to this newspaper here, The Guardian, he described in a recent speech as a fantastic and precious fact of British life. And he knows something about it because his son died at the age of 6 from palsy and epilepsy and was nursed throughout by the National Health Service in England, and he and his wife were allowed to take alternative nights sleeping with the little boy as he struggled for life. In a very wonderful and moving speech, Cameron came forward and defended as something unique, generous, wonderful and compassionate the National Health Service in England. If anybody were going to dismantle it, presumably it would be the Tory party and its leader, David Cameron, who are tipped to win the next election. So when you hear somebody denouncing the British system for queues, for delays, remember, it's not going to be changed. Maybe it can be more efficient. The British, all the way up to the leadership of the Conservatives, like their health care system. I have done some personal research on this. I find the system popular in France, popular in Belgium. Only the Italians criticize it, but the Italians criticize everything. And here we have an endorsement for the National Health Service in England, which a lot of people criticize, and yet they wouldn't change it for a free enterprise system. Not at all. It is not on the political agenda. I have the A-team of commentators here today, really wonderful people with great ideas. You're going to enjoy them enormously when we come back.
White House Chronicle is produced in collaboration with WHUT, Howard University Television.